What is up, Corporate Misfits? Brittany Darrington here, and welcome to episode 35 of the Corporate Misfit podcast. I am so excited to talk about today's Misfit mindset and motivation episode because it is something that I have been struggling with for a very long time, and I'm sure so many other entrepreneurs struggle with this as well, and that is unwinding like a boss. So many of us feel so guilty sometimes when we take time to relax because the work is never ending. So I'm going to share with you exactly how you can unwind and take a break as an entrepreneur. So if you've been feeling overwhelmed, you've been feeling exhausted, tired, and you know you need a break, well, then this episode is definitely for you. Let's get started.
You're listening to the Corporate Misfit podcast with Brittany Darrington, where female entrepreneurs can get powerful tips and advice on how to start, launch, and grow their business.
So taking time to relax, it sounds like quite a lofty goal as an entrepreneur. And if you have recently started a business, or even if you've been in business for a couple of years, relaxing and taking a break can make you feel guilty. I know for myself, every time I have ever thought about taking a break, I always start to think about all the work that I need to do. And I start to believe that the only way that I can be successful is working 24/7. I want you to know that that is not the case, and that is a complete myth. If you talk to really successful entrepreneurs, yes, they are going to tell you that you need to put in time and work in order to grow your business. They also will encourage you to take breaks and recharge your batteries. Why? Because when you take time to recharge your batteries, when you take time to relax, it allows you to get that creative juice flowing. It also allows you to gain clarity and also think about new things that you can eventually implement into your business or new ways to do things. So taking that time for you as an entrepreneur is very important, and it's one of the things that will ultimately help you to be successful. So I want to give you a few tips that you can start using today in order for you to disconnect from your work and even just get your mind in another place to where you can get those creative juices flowing and ultimately recharge your batteries. The first thing that you could do to help you really recharge your batteries is to journal. I started journaling a couple of years ago, and I have found journaling to be very effective, and also it has helped me to reduce stress. So I have a lot of ideas. I have a lot of things that I want to implement in my business. I have so many goals. I have so many things that I want for my life. I have questions, I have concerns, I have feelings, I have all these different things. And one of the ways to help me really not feel so overwhelmed or stressed out is when I am able to release and actually dump all of my thoughts, my feelings, my concerns, my ideas, my goals onto a piece of paper in journaling. This has allowed me to really release and feel like I'm not so overwhelmed. And also it helps me to even go back and review it and see how I can actually create action to go with some of the things that I'm looking to implement into my life. So I recommend giving journaling a try because you will find that this will really help you to release a lot of the things that are on your mind, but then also help you to create solutions on how you can implement them or see if they'd be a good fit for you and your business in the future. The second thing I recommend is to give meditation a try. So when I first started doing meditation, I thought it was woo-woo. I was like, what is this? I don't feel anything. This is boring. I'm too busy for this. Like, why am I doing it? Then I decided to have a different outlook and have a different perspective on meditation and give it a try for at least 30 days. Well, the really cool part is when I did that 30-day challenge for myself, I started to notice that I was quieting my mind, quieting the noise, and I started to feel clarity and focus. Now, a lot of people tend to use yoga in order to help them meditate. You could do that too. But I also have found that stillness is really important. Stillness allows you to have patience. Stillness allows you to think and hear your mind think. And stillness allows you to really just allow your body to be. So whatever meditation form that you would like to take on, I do recommend that you give meditation a try, especially if you're feeling overwhelmed and stressed out. Allow your mind to disconnect and also allow the stillness, which ultimately really creates some patience. It creates you the ability to think clearly and also have the focus that you want. The third thing that I recommend is taking a power nap. So I am not a big fan of naps. And I also used to think whenever I would take a nap, I was lazy. So I would always avoid taking naps, but sometimes I would find that I was so tired. And after you go so many days with being exhausted, eventually it catches up to you. So if you are feeling sluggish, if you're just feeling like, oh my gosh, my body is so tired, don't be afraid to take a nap. I have found that you're more productive and you're more effective when your body is at 100% or higher. So if you are feeling like I'm at 10%, I'm at 30%, my body's just exhausted, I recommend that you take a power nap, get some sleep, and then start your work later. Don't worry about trying to complete everything if your body is not right. You are only going to create stress, overwhelm, and frustration for yourself if you don't take care of your body. So take that power nap. You're not lazy. You're not going to miss out on much. It could be 20 minutes, it could be an hour, whatever you need, but allow yourself to take that nap so you can enhance your creativity and become your productive and effective self. Now, the fourth way that you can actually disconnect and recharge your batteries is by working on a hobby. So one of the best ways to kind of quiet your mind of stress and overwhelm is to keep yourself busy, but with doing things that you absolutely love that have nothing to do with your work. So try out a hobby that you love, or even do something that you have been considering doing for a long time, but you have never tried because you've been too busy. Anything from photography to dance, to music, to sports, whatever. Find ways to relax your mind and get away from your work and do things that are fun and allow you to challenge yourself in a different way. The fifth thing that you could do to recharge your batteries and disconnect is just disconnect from work. This is really hard, and I'm telling you from a workaholic perspective. I know what it's like to not want to put your work down. You want to complete everything. You want to be able to go to bed and say, I completed all 25 things on my checklist or on my to-do list. And when you don't do that, you feel this like pressure of like not getting things done. So being able to disconnect from your work, this is often extremely difficult, but it is also perhaps one of the most important things to do. So when you work from home, especially, putting your laptop away or putting your phone away or not checking your email or not accepting calls after a certain period of time allows you to really disconnect from your work. I know for myself, at a certain time, I put my phone down. I don't check it. I don't care if you're texting me, if you're calling me, you're emailing me. I'm not responding. It's my opportunity to relax and recharge my batteries. And I can't do that if I'm always available and answering questions and focusing on concerns and fires that I need to put out within my business. So it's really important for you to pay attention to, what are you doing in the evening and how can you disconnect from your work, or what are you doing during the times where you're spending time with your family? How can you disconnect? And you can do that by not responding to certain things. Set expectations and boundaries with your clients and within your business and with your employees so that you can be able to disconnect from work and recharge your batteries. I promise you will show up with more creativity, and I also promise that you are going to feel recharged when you are not on 24/7. So the last thing that you could do to help you recharge your batteries is to spend time outdoors. This is one of my favorite ways to unwind, as I feel like a lot of entrepreneurs spend majority of their time inside. So whether you are looking to go hiking, running, swimming, or camping, playing a sport, jogging, whatever it may be, spend some quality time outdoors with fresh air and even exercise. It sure will help you to feel energized and refreshed. And when you head back into the office or whenever you head back into doing your work, you're going to feel like you recharged your batteries. So remember that all the work and no play is craziness. If you want to be successful, you have to allow yourself to recharge. You have to give yourself a break, and you need to relax as an entrepreneur. If you are not taking care of your mind and your body, then ultimately you are going to lose sight on what's truly important, and you are going to burn yourself out. So go ahead and try to implement a few things that will help you to be successful and relaxing, and don't forget to take care of you as an entrepreneur. All right, corporate misfits. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's Misfit and Mindset episode. I hope that these tips help you to recharge your batteries, relax, and ultimately disconnect from your work from time to time so that you can be your creative self. I would love to hear how you relax, how you recharge your batteries in the comment section. Let me know. Find me on Instagram at I am Brittany Darrington so we can connect and I can also see some of your amazing tips on how you relax and recharge your batteries. All right, get ready because this week we have some amazing episodes. We have our Wednesday strategy session where we're talking all about podcasting. And we also have our upcoming Friday feature where we interview female entrepreneurs who share how they quit the 9-to-5 to start their own business. I can't wait to see you soon.
If you've enjoyed today's episode of the Corporate Misfit podcast, we invite you to check out the Corporate Misfit Club. The Corporate Misfit Club is the essential resource for female entrepreneurs who are looking to start or grow a business they actually love. Whether you are a seasoned entrepreneur in your startup phase or simply thinking about taking the leap into entrepreneurship, we've got your back, girl. With our extensive course library, monthly training, exclusive members-only discount perks, and unlimited tools. We also have a supportive community of women where our members share stories, experiences, their wins, and business tips. The Corporate Misfit Club is the perfect place to be to start, launch, or grow a business. So check it out at corporatemisfitclub.com.